Part of selling your home is going to be disclosing what's going on with your home and or what you know about your home. So Jason Ross is going to run us through some of the seller disclosure items that we want to have prepped prior to going on market. So as soon as we open escrow, we could hand deliver these to the buyer themselves so we could ensure that we maintain our timeframes on the contractual contingency time periods.
One of the most important steps is going to be the disclosure questionnaires that you're going to receive. These are a series of yes or no questionnaires that are going to ask you about every aspect of the property. It'll ask you about items such as previous repairs, ongoing defects, lawsuits, government interactions with your house, liens or issues on title, known material facts about the neighborhood, and it is very important that you read each of these questions individually and that you answer as accurately as you can. One of the things that sellers do that's a very big mistake in the real estate industry is disclose only a little or decide that one issue is not necessary for them to disclose. If you've had incidences such as insurance claims or water leaks or major structural issues, you want to provide as much relevant facts to the buyer as you can. And for issues where you feel that it is not such a big deal, we would encourage you to disclose anyway, because what's not a big deal to you might not be perceived that same way to the buyer buying your home. If your home was built before 1978, you will need to provide a disclosure about the potential for lead in the paint in the house. Now, most sellers don't know if there's any lead in the paint, and there will be a process on the form by which you can certify that if that's your knowledge. However, if the home was built before 1961, you'll have an additional questionnaire that will ask you construction facts about the property. It turns out that for most people, they do not know the construction details about how their home was built. And there actually is an option on this form that will say yes, no, doesn't apply, or don't know. And if you don't know, it is okay to say that on all of the disclosures. In fact, most of the disclosures will have the preface to most questions that will say, are you the seller aware of? And for many people reading the disclosures the first time, they will feel a certain amount of anxiety or stress as they go through thinking that they're supposed to know all these facts about the house. But that's not the case at all. It's only that you want to disclose things that you are aware of.
An additional disclosure that will be part of your home sale is going to be your NHD. This is called your natural hazard disclosure. This is going to be ordered from escrow, and Jason's going to touch base upon a few of the other variable and factors in regards to your NHD.
Yes, the natural hazard disclosure is to inform the buyers about whether the home is in a fire zone or an earthquake fault zone or in a flood zone. And that's to allow the buyers to predict insurance complications that may come about during the process of the escrow. In addition to that, there is a new disclosure form that has been created by the California Association of Realtors about home fire preparedness. This is a document that will be required if it turns out that the natural hazard disclosure designates your home to be in a high fire zone, and we'll help you complete that form.
As well as we'll be providing the buyers additional information if it is in a high fire zone, as they may need to secure a special insurance policy for the area in which they're purchasing.